Boop, boop. Boop, boop. No! It's happy. If you watch a fair amount of Powerwash Simulator, does it make you need to pee? Do you need to pee when you watch this? Does this do that for you? Or are you immune? Whatever you do, don't think about the waterfalls. Don't think about them. Don't think about the constant rushing of water. Whatever you do, no matter how tempting it may be, don't think about it. There is absolutely no reason to think about it. No reason whatsoever to think about having to take a pee. No reason at all. None. There we go. Begone, foul taint. That sounds like some poor soul is gonna have a really bad day when a wizard yells that at him. Hocus pocus, frogs in red paint. You're gonna wake up and no longer have a taint. How would that manifest? You just wouldn't have taint anymore. Like everything would just fall out of the bottom. Maybe? There's two ways that it can go. It's gonna be one of two things. Either there's just gonna be a hole, which that opens up a whole new set of problems. Because if the taint is a hole, then wouldn't there just be a new taint between the holes? But that's a question for philosophers throughout time. Or, instead of a hole, a void. Reality breaks down at the taint. Pocket dimension or just endless nothingness? Endless nothingness. To go back to the first option, the taint of holding. Ask your DM. To go back to the first option of if the taint becomes a hole, and then there's the possibility that there's just a new taint then between the holes. That could be a breakdown of all reality. Like, that could be a chain reaction. Like, you have the taint, and the taint becomes a hole, which makes a new taint between the holes, and so that needs to become a hole so that there's no taint. And then where does one hole end and the other hole begin? And then it becomes nothing but hole. And then it just grows, and eventually the entire world and everything in it, the entire universe, becomes what was once the taint. It all becomes the whole. It's just like, once you see it, once you see the horror that I am describing, it's like the allegory of the cave. It's going to be tough to explain to people. It's like, imagine if the world is sunk into a black hole, but instead of the black hole, it's just somebody's taint. Like, that's the kind of horror that we're talking about here. But then there's the question of, like, what if the universe is already inside a black hole? There's evidence for that. So what if the universe is already inside a taint? We need to figure this out with math now. All right. Let's see. If wizard equals the removal of taint, so taint minus taint, and taint minus taint is a chain reaction that destroys everything, then wizard equals a void And if everything is the opposite of void, then everything is negative wizard. And if there's a wizard in a world of negative wizard, everything becomes nothing. And if everything is nothing, then everything is taint. I've done it. I figured it out with math. Screenshot that, send it to Neil deGrasse Tyson. Teddy's theorem of taintomatics. I should sign this. This theorem comes to you from Teddy. I've got even better than a PhD. I've got a BISS. Because I said so. Guess I've got to edit a thing for the shorts page. Another short for the mediums. You should all be subscribed to the mediums channel, by the way.